just tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, against the 18th ranked team, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
The Horned Frogs will kick this away to start us off.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Mustangs offense comes on the field first today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him right at the 24. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big third down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running through the tackle. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Second down play coming up. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days.
Got him. He's sacked.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
And the Mustangs will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. The Horned Frogs offense out there for their first possession. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Tailback takes the handoff again. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the running back takes the handoff. Jukes to get past a man. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
And that pass falls incomplete. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And the Horned Frogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. And he knocks that one right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. The Mustangs come up to the line in a hurry-up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes a quick catch. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to happen.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. And the Mustangs will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Horned Frogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Run it up the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
And that run produces a decent gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Now pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Horned Frogs line up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead.
Now they get set to kick it away.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field.
They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally?
Get some points out of this possession.
Caught quickly.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The offense going with the hurry up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. And the wideout goes in motion.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, we're going to throw it.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football,
and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Receiver makes the catch, and he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
The Mustangs offense is on the move now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race.
Touchdown, Ponies. No chance to catch him.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed.
Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but they begin the drive with excellent field position. And now from the pistol formation. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying the old counter play here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
And the Horned Frogs are on the move here. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Ending off on the draw play. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the Mustangs looking to run some tempo here.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On first down, it's play action. Dump off caught by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. He'll hand it off. He's in the clear. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Offense operating from the pistol.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Mustangs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route, The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This is the 6th play on the drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. And they'll go for it on 4th down, likely the final play of the 1st half. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this 1st half. The Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that 1st half.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the TCU offense takes the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road, why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the right side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. All the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain. The Mustangs looking to keep this drive rolling. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick grab.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Complete with a running back on this 4th down play. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He's going to hand this off. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This guy has been all over the field today, Kirk. You talk about an inspired performance.
Well, he's playing with a lot of emotion today. It's a rivalry game. He's flying around, just leaving everything he has out on that field.
It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be?
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Receiver makes the grab, and he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Makes a quick catch.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Single back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And they'll get him down that time. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. This one ends up a safety. So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here comes the handoff. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. That's solid run. Good for first down yardage. The back's got it again. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense jumps on the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
No huddle here for the offense.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. Now the timeout is called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough for a first down here. Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll kick it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Mustangs will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.